fights are back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. This dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet, because this guy, if you get your leg, he's like a dog on a bone, and it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one over.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish his fight? Unreal.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner and former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad Evans.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, much better to come here in the summer than the winter, but it is great to be inside United Center here in Chicago, Illinois, where they have long supported the UFC.
Yes, for a long time, Chicago has come out when the UFC comes to town. It is a beautiful city, and the fans are always rowdy. It's going to get loud here tonight because championship will be won.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. His misses are entertaining. There's the leg kick, that one checked by the Iceman. Evans is cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhooks.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Push kick there to the body.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Right on the button. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Evans gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Evans. Midway through round one. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Uppercut lands.
Those are big strikes. He lands another punch to the head. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Just out of range with that left hook. Straight punch, useful. Evans is circling to his right. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Go get him.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. There's the kick, it's blocked. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Evans gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Fighter lands a jab. And potentially a critical takedown here. Evans is in half guard, making all these shots count. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Chuck Liddell. Good, solid strike on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position of the mat.
Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Evans is bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
He's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Liddell's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big O.
His misses are on the table. Liddell's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Big right hand.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Takedown defense holds up.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, well, that blow is busting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Good work from the top here by Evans. Another ground and pound strike lands. The ground strike's starting to pile up. .90 seconds now to go round two. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Now the hammer fist here by Evans. Under a minute now to go. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And now his opponent in a
going low, and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Big left hand. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Double leg.
He passes to half guard. That was a slick transition.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands. Big ground and pound.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. All right, feet on the hips here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Liddell's back into full guard. Side control now. We past the midpoint here of the fight. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Evans is in half guard now. Working out of the half guard here. Liddell's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Just missed with the left there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Good work, guys.
15 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Liddell's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Let's go.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Kenny Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurts people bad. And this guy has he's hurt bad.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there. And back to his feet. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock this fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Liddell's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear. Oh! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? It's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check is going to be carried.